Whoa, what's up, guys? Thanks for joining me. Welcome to Comic Culture. So, we're going to be going over the books that are coming out in November. This is the comic book look ahead. This is a series that I was doing relatively every month or so for a while. And then I stopped over in February, and I don't know why I stopped. I don't know what kind of came over me, but we are back for the month of November, and we have a couple different people. One person's in right now. It's going to be joining me for this. I'm really excited to bring him on board. You know him, you love him. We have Big Herm from Big Herm Collectibles. What's going on, brother?
Station, what is up? What's going
Station,
on,
brother.
everyone? I try not to be too loud to wake everyone. Everybody knows I'm really loud, so I'm trying to be toned down a little bit. Just you keep
Yeah.
do your thing,
Give me like a 70% Herm.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think you'll be good.
I think I can do it. I'll try.
Well, you look good and you sound good, and you just came off of a great little vacation and belated birthday. So yeah, hope everything went well,
thank you.
dude. Yeah,
Halloween.
absolutely.
I here don't know where the camera is,
Oh,
but
other side.
right here,
Halloween horror.
Halloween Horror Nights. You know what I'm saying? Down at Universal Studios 2023. That's the year, of course, today. This is the
Yeah.
Last of Us little hoodie that I got. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
nice.
That little haunted house they had there, which was awesome. You know
That's
what I
so
mean?
cool.
Yeah. But the only thing, this is the longest line we waited. It was like an hour and 15 just to see this damn haunted house. So
Ooh, was it worth it though?
it was excellent. Anything you've seen from the Last of Us and all
Yeah.
that, and
Yeah.
and Joe's yelling, "Where's Ellie?" Stuff like that, and they
Yeah.
had a young Ellie looking around and stuff like that,
Oh,
and
cool.
the clickers in back of you, what I mean, you hit I don't know it,
Oh,
that sound.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
even do it, but you know what I mean. It
Oh,
was like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
chilling, so it was really good, bro.
It sticks with you,
So
man. Cool. Well,
yeah,
I'm glad you made it home safe. Glad you had a good vacation and everything and a great birthday. So awesome, dude.
heck yeah,
Appreciate you being on here.
thank you, no problem, man.
So, yeah, absolutely. And you went to go see, did you go see Nightmare Before Christmas last night? Was that you?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes, yes.
Awesome.
Nightmare
Sweet.
Before Christmas, which we everybody argues if it's a Christmas movie or Halloween movie, and it's either or. You know what I mean? But
It's a fall movie. Fall,
it's
winter.
a,
It's a winter movie. How about that?
it was great on the big screen, man. If you've never seen it on the big screen, you have a chance. It's still in the theater, so like
Yeah.
limited time. So if you guys get a
Yeah.
chance, go see it. It's worth it.
I can't remember if I ever saw it in this theater or not. We play it's on like repeat. Like Corpse Bride is usually first, and then we get into
Mm-hmm.
Nightmare a little bit later. So I love Corpse Bride too. It's not it's like right here.
Uh huh.
Like Nightmare's here, and then Corpse Bride's right here. Still
That's
really
another
good.
excellent one. My wife wants to go see that one too. So those two
Oh,
right
it's so
there,
good.
it's like a yearly thing. Like
Yeah,
annually,
yeah,
we have to watch it.
for sure, for sure. Cool, 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 cool. Well, we already have tons of people in the chat already. We got Brother Joe, of course, coming in. What is a tailgate? Yep, yep.
Brother
What up, Brother
Joe.
Joe? I'm up at 7 a.m. just for you, Sal. Man, you're awesome, dude. I appreciate you coming
Dedication.
in, brother. Brother, thank you so much. We got Eric. What's going on, dude? Last time I was live, Eric was sitting right here. So now I got
Yeah.
Herminio sitting right here. So this is perfect. This is
Yeah,
perfect.
I'm in your room in spirit. You know what I mean?
You are. Well, that's what my room looks like on the other half. So like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. We pulled you all the way down to Tennessee. Flash, what's going
yeah.
on, brother? Thank you for coming in, dude. Always good seeing you. All right, we're gonna let some people come in. Let me get used to what I'm doing here. Let me add my screen and then figure out how to do this. Perfect. We're gonna do that and we're gonna do this. All right, so if you all remember, it's been a while since I've done this, so forgive me. I'm going to let's see here. Clap some stuff. Perfect. So this is League of Comic Geeks. If you're not familiar with League of Comic Geeks is a great source for books that are out, books that are coming out. There's like a catalog thing in here where you can track your the books that you bought and things that you want, things like that. If you don't know how to use it, in the description for this live right now, I have my how to use it video. Very popular, still gets a tons of views every month, which I'm really excited about. I think it's a really good source. It's a good place to get started if in case you don't know what League of Comic Geeks is. So definitely check that out right there. So, but before I get into this, Harm, how do you track your books that are coming out? Like, how do you order your stuff? Do you use a site? Do you use a shop? Like, what do you use?
um, I to be honest, I use the preview book that
Yep.
comes out for Diamond. It's like 4.99 or something like that
Yeah. Yeah.
from
Every
my
like 3
shop.
months, right? Something like that. Something like that.
Like it's like a 2 months. Like
Oh, right.
if you get one for this month, it's gonna be for I think January or something like that, or So the new one would be when it comes up next week.
Right.
But yeah, I usually use the catalog too. It's like Diamond still has a catalog with all the indie and Marvel books. DC's not in it. DC has their own
DC
pamphlet.
Connect, right? Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I use that, and then I make my orders there through my shop. You know what I mean?
Got it. Do you use
And
do you use the form that comes with the catalog sometimes, or that special
yeah,
form that they bring you? Okay.
yeah. There's like a separate form,
Yeah.
like, and then you with all the books and stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
use that for Marvel and Indies, and then I use the DC Connect for the DC, and that's how I order through my shop. And
Gotcha.
then that's how we do it. Sometimes I'll
Awesome.
go to mycomic.com and I
Yeah.
see what's in there before I order too, just so I can see the pictures of
Yeah.
everything. You know
Yeah.
what
I
I
need to
mean?
be told many times about like what's coming out because I never get it on the first flip through. You know what I mean?
It's too much. You forget what comes out sometimes and who
Oh, for
wrote it.
sure.
You know?
For sure. For sure. We got Fable up in here. Thanks for coming in, brother. I know you're taking care of the family right now. Appreciate you. Canadian
Appreciate it.
Survivalist, thanks for coming in. Awesome. Awesome. All right, well, let's get into it. I used to use League of Comic Geeks at my shop, but we switched over to a different system called Manage Comics, which is good, but it has its flaws. But it handles some things really well. But this is still the most like user friendly version of like any of this preview stuff that I found so far. So let's get into it. We're going to uncheck variants and reprints just because if we leave that checked, we are going to be here for all day. And so because it's going to show you like every cover that's coming out and whatnot. See, Eric knows what's up. League is essential for sure. So Herm, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here and I just want you to yell out any books from row to row that you are interested in or you've heard some buzz about. And I'm going to do the same thing. Looking at this first row, we're actually in November 1st. So you can toggle that up top up here. Choose the first if you're following along. And like none of these really stand out besides Bootleg Spider-Man issue number 2. And if you've been following me long enough, you know that Marty Kenny from Superhero Comics, he put out Bootleg Spider-Man. It was a cartoonist kayfabe explosion, and Bootleg Spider-Man 2 is on its way out. But anything stand out to you in the top row here?
No. I mean, I usually get all the Superman, but there's nothing up there.
You're not going to get the return, the 30th anniversary number 1 return?
Oh man,
with the black hair.
I might.
Awesome. Well, before we get too far into this, we're going to bring in another member of the Bad Batch on here. We got Mr. Stu.
Yo, Station, everyone.
Station.
What up?
Station Herm, Station Nick. How are y'all doing,
bro?
What's going on, brother? Thanks for coming in.
Much. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Had to come kick it with you for a minute.
Absolutely. And you're right on time too, because we were talking about some superhero stuff.
Oh, word. What do we got coming out?
Bootleg Spider-Man 2. Marty's putting that out. It actually release date of the 31st. His superhero pre-orders are live now, so I don't know if you can get it through Diamond.
I already pre-ordered that bad boy off of his site. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because I missed out on the first one, dude. Like
I know.
I'm so tight about that. Yeah.
I have it somewhere over here, but this one's gonna be cool because I think it's a larger size. Let me get into this. And yeah, it's 8x10, and the previous one was like 8x6 or something like that. Whatever the dimension was, it's a little bit different.
That cover looks amazing. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that cover looks pretty cool. Here you go. And if you don't know what it's like an Elseworld kind of a story, and it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's
and a fake Spider-Man? And a fake Spider-Man?
It's Spider-Man, but he's actually a spider, but he's a biped, but he's got it's nuts. It's nuts. He's like, he pulls his mask off and he looks like a spider. It's incredible. You definitely got to check that out. If you like Elseworld kinds of stories and it takes it to the extreme.
Oh yeah.
Nothing. Oh, Stu, how do you order your books? I want to know that from people. How do you
usually pick? Unless it's something like pre-ordered or something I know I want, like off the bat, I usually just kind of wait and see. Now, like there's certain creators I trust, and I know like Grandpa, Gargoyle over Goblin. I got that one in advance, and like anything W. Maxwell Prince does, I'm all on board for. But like I don't know. I'm usually, unless I trust the creator and know 100%, 150%, I'm gonna dig it, and it's gonna have a spot in my collection that belongs there. I usually kind of wait and see. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily, and I know like I don't know. I'd like to get into pre-ordering more just to save a little bit more money and get books cheaper, but at the same time, it's like I don't know, man. I just my finances. It's just like sometimes I just gotta wait and see. That's just
no
the
doubt, no
nature of
doubt.
the beast. Yeah.
But when that ice cream man is scheduled for next month, do you just call your shop and let them know, or do you have a system that you log into? Or
the shop knows, like, the shop. I just get it through the shop. Like, yeah,
cool.
There's a few titles they know to hold for me, but yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I know it's different for everybody. I like to hear that people's stories and see what's the difference between different, shops and whatnot. We got Manny in here making breakfast and listening, dude. Yeah, it's that time of the morning. Man. That time of the morning for sure. Stu's clocking in.
I'm here. I'm here.
Nice. And I hope to join you guys here in the next couple of weeks too.
Absolutely,
so we got
to get great show yesterday for y'all with Bronze Age Nerd. That was good stuff.
Man,
dude.
Blade Fable show is doing so well. I'm loving that thing so much.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. He hit the ground running.
Second row here, we got some Star Wars Insider. We got Betty and Veronica. We got Bella, Apex Predator, Blue Exorcist, Faceless and the Family, and Aquaman, and the Lost Kingdom special. Nothing hitting me there. Anything that you guys are interested in up here?
No.
Maybe Archie. Archie, I do Archie, you know what I'm saying? The Jumbo Comics. Let's go.
You do that
Archie.
Jumbo Comics Digest number 30?
Nah, I don't do that. Maybe it's in regular comic mode. You know what I mean? The Archies that come out in the regular comic form, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But like the digest, not really.
For a $10 price point? No, not doing it for you.
No.
This Aquaman is what is this Aquaman? Let me pop this open real quick. Tim Seeley.
Oh, it's a movie tie-in.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Tim
we're gonna
Seeley?
go ahead and X that out. All right.
Right.
Rad Wrath number 1, Canary number 6. That was a Scott Snyder, if I remember correctly. That's Comicsology original.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I can't remember. Was that the one where they were like traveling via train and they arrived at the town and like there was a cave in?
Crazy, there's crazy things going on in the mine. And
I can't believe they're on number 6 already. That's insane.
Yeah, I think it took a break because like he had that first arc like it's been a while. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yep.
I like Scott. I'm a fan. I know Scott's kind of polarizing. Like some people don't. But I like Snyder, man. I think he does.
Yeah.
Overall.
I think he's really good.
Yeah,
he's a cool dude too. He's been in a couple of shops already out in Long Island.
Yeah.
Just randomly he'll show up in one of the shops and then you can go get a signature from him and stuff.
Oh,
nice.
Dope. I love that.
I think I have a few of his SIGs, and I also have a bunch of Tynan signatures, and Scott Snyder and Tom King signatures are like a dime a dozen right now. So like if you don't have one, you can jump on Midtown for cover price and grab them all day long. I love getting all those, and whenever I put together like AOKs or like membership bundles or something, which I'm actually building yours out. I like to put some of those things in there just to share that a little bit. But Manny over here, I have big 2, all Colin Bunn, all around V, of course, Massive Verse in the poll. Otherwise I'm always on the hunt with that 9-month membership flag as well, man. Thanks so much.
Oh yeah, man.
For sure. Is that a $10 ultimate? Oh yeah, we're getting there. No, so ultimate is $6.99.
Hey, all right.
See, they could have like completely blown out.
I'm glad they helped. Yeah, because I will buy that
sure.
as long as I got a problem with the $10 books, but
Well, if it's a $10 book and it's like 68 pages,
right? Like
I
God's
can justify it. Like God's, exactly.
Yeah.
But if it's 28 or 40 something, I'm just like, man, do better, man. One book I wanted to highlight was Space Outlaws number 2. Number 1 was awesome. So if you come across Space Outlaws number 1 from Scout Comics, I think it was worth it, man. It's $7. It is a little bit longer. There's a little bit few more pages in there. I know we just talked about page length versus price, but like it was a cool story. It was like a Terminator kind of a story, but has like a bounty hunter vibe to it, a Western feel. The art was spectacular. So definitely check that out. This is actually, I think they have one of these. No, I think one of these is in the dollar bin at Cadets, and I think I put it in my pull box just to pick it up next time. So I'll have an extra copy to send out. Yep. Of course, Ultimate. I think we're all interested in that, right?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to be grabbing that. The Sickness number 3 and Batman. Gotham War, Scorched Earth number 1. Who's picking that up?
I don't know. I really like the Zdarsky run on Batman, but I don't know about all these. I don't know, man. I'm always wary of all the tie-ins and the events.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is
It's
the
just
shared
too
writing
much.
duty with Teeny.
And I enjoyed, like, for the most part, them setting it up with the Gotham War so far, like what's going on with Bats, but I don't know if I'm going to keep buying these books.
Yeah.
Don't they have him fighting Nightwing or something like that? They're fighting or some stuff like
That's
that.
the
Yeah,
main run right now. Yeah.
Oh my God! Like
basically
I don't know.
Batman versus the whole family.
Yeah, it's like
Except
I
for
don't know.
Damien. I love that Damien's like, no, bro, I got you.
Yeah.
I don't know about that whole thing. Why they always have to put like the heroes fighting each other? You know what I mean? Like,
I will
this
say
was like,
this. They did a decent job of, I don't know. I feel like they did a decent job of setting up that conflict, but I don't know if it would ever get to this point. You know, I don't think the family would go that hard against him. But
nah, it's too much
here we are.
history. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah,
see it, but you know, I guess they're trying to entertain you with, but just don't see it. You know?
that's true. That's true. All right, let's keep things moving. Detective, I think that's on all of our polls, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I started on the Rom V
Uh-oh.
stuff, but I fell off. Yeah, I don't know. I normally
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. You were saying you were picking it up, I think, right? Did I fell off
yeah, it's on
from-
my poll list. Love
Okay,
this
cool,
book.
gotcha.
Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. I'm here whenever you need me, Dick.
Oh, that's great. Yep. Listen, I understand what you're saying. I do get that. It's a lot to take in, and there's a lot of there's dual stories going on in the beginning of his run with like the history of the family and the Ra's and all that stuff. He's gotten away from that a little bit more because the point of those stories is now in effect. And so, like, if that was the thing that was pushing you away a little bit, then it does resolve after a few issues.
Word.
It doesn't make it any easier to like comprehend, but
Is
I
Evan
like
Cagle? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I like Ram V stuff too, but sometimes I'm not in the mood to read a Ram V. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get ready to read this. You know what I mean? And then with Sadarsky, I freaking, you know, I'm ready. You know what I mean? I'm ready to read this. I know I'm gonna have fun. With Ram V, they're good books. But
yeah,
I have to be picky when I read it. You know what I mean? That's the only thing.
Well, the difference is watching Avengers versus watching like Punch Drunk Love or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I have to be in a mood for a popcorn film, or I have to be in a mood to like be introspective and to like feel the vibes and to understand the connections and to, you know what I mean? Like there's a difference in the mentality that you have to have going into some of those books. And Detective is one of those where it's a mix of both. It's like action pace, it's a high pace, lots of action, but it's got that other vibe to it that you just have to combat sometimes. So, yep.
But I will say this: I like what he's doing. I think that's what detectives should do: is like serve out these greater storylines, or really like take the mythos of Gotham and play with it. I like what Snyder did back in the day with James Jr., Gordon's son, and like that great run. Like I think those are the best detective runs. It's like when it really kind of digs into the side, like this, you know, the side mythology of Gotham and all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, anything that builds the world a little bit is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And like the locations in Gotham turn into characters themselves, like Arkham and like the Narrows and all this stuff. So it's cool to see like those things fleshed out a little bit more, which is what they do in Detective a lot recently. Nothing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much. Yep, the latest one hit last night, and people seem to be digging it a lot. So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
My bad.
Of course, we got Verno in here. What's going on, Verno? Thanks for coming in, dude. All right, it's Jeff.
I know. I think someone in the chat is already starting their own Gotham War, but it's like the Bad Batch War right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
No.
Mr. Eric over here. You know what I mean?
Detective is better than man. There, I said it.
Yo,
it's two different things.
Back. I guess I got Stu's back. So you know.
I welcome and appreciate your opinion, Eric.
There you go.
Oh man! So I guess I was wrong. I guess our brothers and family can fight. You know.
Well, here's one that's absolutely false. The Invitation you got to be in the mood. There's no mood that you can be in to make that movie good at all.
I was still disgusted. I love it.
And I recommend that if you don't know what we're talking about, go over to Blood Splatter Chatter's channel and look up The Invitation, because we did a review of that movie and we talked about it for like an hour and 15 minutes, which was an hour too long, I think, but we had a great time talking about that movie though. I always love that. And you'll learn all about the bait and switch that Verno did on me right there too. So, all right. So we have It's Jeff. We have Pact Academy. We have Spider-Boy #1, Supergirl Special #1, and Tales from the Grave #1. I'll start off real quick. It's Jeff. I've been burned on that book a couple times already. It's just there's really nothing in there usually. If you like cute animations and you like little story, but you like to giggle a couple times every few pages, then maybe. But for a $6 price point, I'm like, I'm good.
They're pushing that one hard too. I got like notifications on my phone from Marvel Unlimited about that one. Like,
of course.
Yeah.
I bet they only have 3 covers. And there's one of them's
that's
wow. I'm surprised. They usually have like 15 for that crap.
Well, I enjoyed Jeff the Land Shark. I'm a big Kelly Thompson fan, so they made that kind of for me. You know what I mean? I guess because I'm the fool to get it. Did. So but I adore Jeff the Land Shark, so I'm all in, man. It's mine. I get all 3 covers when I get a chance. That means I'm not getting any other issues that week. You know what I mean?
That means you're not getting Spider-Boy. You're not getting.
I probably throw down the Detective Ram V comic. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
If somebody drops a $6 detective comic in favor for a $6 It's Jeff from Jeffverse.
Now we're talking. Sir. Now we're talking an Interwar family. Now we got Civil War on our hands. Yeah.
Oh my God. Spider-Boy 1. Who's excited for that? Who's on this? Dan Slott.
Oh Lord.
I don't know, man.
I haven't read a single Spider-Boy book so far.
Neither have I. And I feel like the way they rolled out Miles versus the way they rolled out this guy, it's just like this feels like a marketing thing. And I just don't appreciate like Slott when he dropped it, telling everybody to look out. Like it just felt like a promotional gimmick. And I feel like I don't know. That's me. I'm not a Spider reader though.
No, look, Dan Slott's run, I enjoyed it for what it was, but he was in Spider-Man for like 10 years, so it's time for him to go. You know what I mean? I moved on for him. This was one of he's almost like he's trolling everyone because he was always told, it was always told that Spider-Man doesn't need a sidekick. Batman had one in Robin, but Spider-Man never needed one. And this is his way of saying, you see, Spider-Man can have a sidekick kind of thing. He was trying to like troll everybody who said that. You know what I mean? And I just don't dig it. I'm like, really? I read a few issues with him in it. Dan Slott, the Spider-Man series, his Spider-Man series with him in it. And then I didn't dig it. He was saying stuff that Spider-Man wouldn't say. You know what I mean? It's just like, it was all over the place. You guys not missing nothing.
No, I'm here. I completely hear you. It definitely feels like that. It feels like the definition of FOMO, like a whole lot of hype, but not really much substance behind it. You know what I mean? And just like, I feel like the way people connected to Miles and the things like they set up so the audience could really connect to that character is just, this is like a complete 180. I don't know.
I don't know. All I know is there's a few things I've learned over the past few years, and it's when Herm is dissing a Spider book, I need to start paying attention.
It's time to go. Time to go. How's the Amazing run going, Herm? Real quick, like, are you enjoying it? Like, what's your overall feelings on that run so far? I know it's been very divisive.
It's to the point where I'm like a few issues behind, and that never happens. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right. I do a show with Tom, and we find a way to enjoy whatever we can enjoy out of the issue.
Yeah.
The whole Mary Jane storyline, like we're trying to be, I don't know what the word would be. But, trying to, go through the issues, knowing that situation is not cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're obsessed with MJ. Like it's a burden to have her in the comic. You know what I mean? And then outside of that, the way spoilers, Black Cat and Spider-Man, and Peter Parker that's broke up out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Without no real explanation, just like, oh, it's just not working kind of thing. It's just, so I'm like up and down with these issues. So like, it's just, Zeb Wells is trying and stuff like that, but it's just not working. It's not vibing with me right now, but like, I understand if people do like it.
Yeah.
But I also understand why nobody's that I know it's really picking up like that. So
yeah.
So
No,
it's
no
like,
kidding.
Yeah.
man, you know.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I kind of have a personal thing against any comic that has a negative space variant because I like them, but like that they're really trying to push it if they're pushing a negative space. All right,
I like that
Supergirl.
philosophy.
Yeah, Supergirl special. We have Tamaki. Is that how you pronounce her name? On this one, and we have Skylar.
Mariko Tamaki. Yeah, that's how
Mariko
say it,
Tamaki. Yep. So 48 pages, $6. I like some Kara. So obviously,
Yeah.
so we'll see. I might. I don't know, man. We'll see. 48
probably
pages for
picking it
$6.
up.
Yeah.
That Tom King mini was killer, I thought.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought
it was one of my favorite. It was. I think it was in my top 3 books of like 2021 or whenever that book came out. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then we got
good.
some Jock stuff and some cool covers.
That's gorgeous.
Covers.
Yeah. So if you're into that kind of stuff, there you go. Tales from the Grave, issue number 1 from Scouts. I kind of stay away from a lot of like holiday related books, honestly. So like, anything that has to do with grays or ghouls and goblins and ghosts. It's like, I know they're going to be very short lived, but some of the horror books last a little bit longer outside of the season. But I'll probably won't be grabbing this. Alice
have
Cooper.
To be in the shop to grab that. If I'm in the shop and I don't have any books, then I might grab it. But
it's like right. Yeah, you just kind of pull the trigger if you see it, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Alice Cooper 2, number 1 caused a lot of waves, right? With Robbie, and I know Chris at Lost in Comics loved it as well. So I didn't read it, and here's issue number 2. So Rodney Barnes on there. He was over on Pop Culture Philosophers last week as an interview this past Tuesday or Wednesday. So make sure to check that out if you haven't. Great interview. But I haven't read number 1 yet.
Rodney's killing it these days, man.
He's so great. Monarch was good. Yeah.
I really like that Showtime show on Max that he did about the Lakers that he had a big hand in writing. I thought that was. I mean, it unfortunately got canceled after the second season, but I was really enjoying that. Dude's so talented. Yeah.
But what else we have? We have the Ballad of Ronan. We have One Piece, Banshees, Vampire. We have Buffy. There you go, Herm.
I'm getting that.
Yeah, and then we have some other stuff on here. Let's see. Canary, we just talked about that. I don't know why it's number 1 on here. Maybe it's a misprint. Maybe it actually is coming out.
It's probably coming out in print, like for the first, like.
Oh right.
Oh yeah.
Like they did, like you did with Clear, like it came out in print.
That's true.
All the time after.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. There's really nothing up here. Mothman was okay. I read issue number 1. It was fine. I didn't read number 2 though. What else we got? Tales in Science and Fantasy, Gargoyles. Is anybody reading Gargoyles still? Or any of that stuff? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's pretty good if you like the show and stuff, and it kind of takes place after the show.
Right.
I actually rewatching the show right now to get to understand some of the other characters.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I haven't read the second one, was that Dark Ages. I haven't read those yet, but I read the main title. I'm enjoying it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, Dynamite's doing some good stuff.
Yeah, they're killing it, man.
Station, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Just making sure I didn't miss anybody in here. If I did, throw another chat out there. So I apologize, guys. Yep. Love to see the usual suspects. Here we are. For sure. Dominatrix, we have Ghost Lore. Speaking of Colin Bunn, I don't think anybody was besides Maddie, but speaking of Colin Bunn. Graham and Tilly's Hell Tech Mech number 2. No, forget it. Okay. Haunted House. A love story number 1. Yeah, people are taking advantage of that Halloween time, I suppose. Let's see. I'm going to go a little bit quicker through these bottom ones, so just yell it out if you're interested in it. We have Hope. We have Junction Jones. I don't even know how to pronounce that one. Love and Rockets number 14. That's Fantagraphics. Who's doing that for Fantagraphics? Oh, Gilbert Hernandez. God, you know what's funny? Speaking of Gilbert Hernandez, I got Julio's Day yesterday from Gilbert Hernandez. They were featuring this on Cartoonist Kayfabe for Fantagraphics, and I got it for like $5 using the tips and tricks in my YouTube channel on my playlist. So you check that out. But this is interesting. I might need to look at that. Let's see. Midnight Western Theater from Scout, Miracle Kingdom number 1. I'm going to make the assumption that most of these are things you guys aren't reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all down to read, whatever. I just don't know anything about.
Yeah.
Anything
what about the Nasty? I know that's been around. Some people have been throwing that
The
out from
Nasty.
John Lee's.
Pick it up just because it says the Nasty.
The Nasty. Well, John Lee's is on there, and so he's done some pretty cool stuff in the last few years that was on a bunch of our radars. I just haven't been reading the Nasty. I know some people have though. Let's see, Goth Day, Oswald, Saint. Nope.
It's too much, man. So many comics coming out. It's hard to keep track of everything, you know?
Yeah. Star Wars. I haven't been reading the main title, but I feel like I should, being like a general Star Wars fan.
I've been digging it. I've been reading it. I'm like a few issues behind it, but it's been cool for me. Well,
I was reading Dark Droids. I am reading Dark Droids, and it's fun. But like the thing I always think about when I look at Star Wars is I already know how the story ends, but it's still fun to know the details in between the gaps.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, of course. That's why they do it. You know, people who want more out of the story. You know.
Yeah. The only one up here I'm really excited about is this Usagi Ice and Snow #2 with that homage to Usagi's first appearance. And this is a villain. I don't know how to say his name. Is it on here? Jei. J. It's something like that, right?
I've been reading more Usagi thanks to you, bro. I picked up that space one shot that just came out. And...
Yeah. Well, that was a key too. So good job on that.
Oh hell yeah, it was dope.
I was looking for the collectible, one of the original series, and they put it in color when they put the Usagi in color and stuff. But I couldn't find it. I think sold out quick. The first volume of that.
I have a volume 5 omnibus over there, and then I have a trade for a random series, you know. So like in the volume 5 omnibus is like it's a thick boy.
Oh hell yeah.
I'm sure.
So I'm looking forward to that.
And I hear like you could just pick it up if you haven't really read it from the beginning. You don't need to. You could just pick it up and enjoy it.
You probably can. I'm diving into that book a little bit. The only thing you're really going to miss out on is like characters and relationships and history on them, which is like a very basic thing to say when you're talking about jumping into any series. But
no, but I was reading the Old Wizard the other day, and he had like a 2-page strip in there, Usagi strip, and dude, it was fantastic. Like the way that dude can tell a story in the span of a couple pages, I think is phenomenal.
Yeah. What? Junction Jones sounds like a Kmart version of Junkyard Joe. It's probably the case. I didn't even see where that was, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah. All right. White Widow issue #8. We have Prometheus in Chains, Almost Dead from a Blaze. The Avengers #7, which, man, the first arc didn't really do it for me personally.
I'm going to stick with that. You know? I trust McKay. I'm going to see what McKay does with it. I feel where you're coming from, though.
I'll keep going with it, but I just wanted more, and we didn't get more. But I trust
think maybe he's setting up with that first arc? Because I read up to issue 3, and I overheard your review a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
That like every issue is like they're not together. They're like doing their own thing or something like that. Like
they're not together, and so they're taking on a global threat. There's like, let's just say each member of the Avengers has someone they're teaming up against, right? And they're all over the globe in different cities trying to stop them. But every interaction that every Avengers character had was the same. So like the villain will get there, the Avenger makes their big speech, right? Like, you can't do this because I'm an Avenger. And the villain's like, I can totally do this because I've taken out Avengers before or whatever, right? Every adversary I've ever had. And then they always get the upper hand, and then the villain strikes back. And then there's a big speech, and then every Avenger takes on that threat because they level up, right? They go Super Saiyan, you know? And so it's like, it was the same beats for every single character. And I just wish that we had a Avengers book where like they were together taking on a threat, and maybe we're getting there. We're only 6 issues in. So.
Yeah, I definitely think he's building though, just based on what he did with Moon Knight. Like, I'm sure
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they got a base now, so that was the main point of the whole first arc, because they have a base, so they can't live in a Sentinel's head anymore, or whatever the hell they were doing before. Blood Commandment. So any of the Kodransky fans, we have another Blood Commandment coming out. 32 pages, $4. Props to him, and of course, he's got some dope covers, some variants. So,
Manny, The Last of Us.
Yep. So Manny, look out.
Right there.
You're going to be
yeah, man, you're going to be broke again, bro.
You're going to be broke again because Kodransky's got like 5 covers coming out again.
Dude, he's so good though. What a prolific creator, man. The
he
amount
is
of
good.
Stuff he's putting out is crazy.
Yep. Get your reading glasses out when that book comes out for sure.
Essay on the first class page.
All right, what else is going on? Yeah, he's really good. Doctor Strange 9.
I was into that, and then I fell off.
I didn't even pick it up.
I read the first couple, and it just wasn't doing it for me. Let's see, Magneto 4. Are you guys reading Magneto? Like, isn't he dead? Like, what's going on there?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of over the Magneto thing.
I read the first one, and I gotta reread it because I don't think I understood what went on.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Because like they're preaching his return, right? Like that's the whole point of the next big Marvel arc coming up.
Doesn't Al Ewing have like the resurrection of Magneto or something?
Yeah, but he has a book right now. So is he fighting like in some kind of purgatory? Maybe, I don't know. So if everyone's reading that in the chat, let us know what the heck's
I might have misread it. It looked like it went back to the past, but I don't think it did. Maybe I said, I'm gonna have to reread it because
it's got like that House of M or whatever. Somebody correct me. Outfit thing going on.
Yeah, true.
Anyway,
Sal confirmed it's flashbacks. Yeah, that's what I figured. It was a flashback story because I was kind of confused. Reading.
Sal, is it any good? You enjoying it, Sal? I'm curious. Midnight Show was good. I read
the New Mutants. Yeah, I remember now. Okay, yes, that's what it was.
Gotcha. Midnight Show you said was all right. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of like that one. I'll try to pick up 1 or 2 books during spooky season.
Yeah. Up here we have Red Light number 1, which might be interesting. Is that a Deckle cover? Who did that cover? Yeah, Deckle does the cover. That's why it hit a lot of people's feeds, just because of the obvious stuff there. Sacrificers issue number 4. I loved issue number 1. 2 and 3 were worse, but still good, I think.
I've been loving
number 4's out.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. Oh, and it's not a. Oh, that's a pretty creative cover based on what we learned.
The ending of number 3.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome. All right, we have. I'm going to give you a minute there, but let's see. Traveling to Mars issue number 9. One of my favorite books out right now. Really excited for that one to continue. I think we have a couple more issues after this too, or is it ending at 9? Ends at 11. That's crazy.
Man, that book's been so awesome.
It's been very, very good. Very, very good. Definitely trade read if you haven't been picking that one up right then. Oh, I think we have somebody else ready to join if he's all set. What do we got?
Hey,
my brother.
Hey,
Clock in. Wait, did you feed your family first? I want to make sure you're taking care of business.
I just finished eating, man. Oh, feels good. Feels good.
Good. I have yet to do that. So my wife's like, how long is this going to take? I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to try to do like hour 15, but we're already 40 minutes in. We're on week 1. So we're going to have to blast through some of this stuff. Glad you could join us, dude. Thanks so much. Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Venom 27. Fable, what we're doing, we're just going to go week to week and you just shout out books that you might be interested in. I know your priorities are shifting a little bit, but if you have any thoughts or comments on any of these big books coming out, man, we'll just jump in, dude. X-Men 28, Walking Dead Deluxe 76. Fable, you still getting Deluxe? Or did you drop everything?
No, I dropped everything, but
Gotcha.
When I get back to it, I'm definitely gonna pick up what I'm missing for Deluxe. I wanna complete that.
You know what I said? I said to myself, whenever a key comes out with a Deluxe series, I'm gonna do it because I knew the physical space 1 through 193 would take up, or however many issues there was. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm just getting keys, and I have not been doing that. And I'm like, damn it! But I'm definitely on the lookout for like issue 100 and.
It's good series, man. Worth it.
When I went to get the compendiums, they were just ridiculously priced. Like it was just insane, and I could not afford the compendium. So when they announced this Deluxe set, I was like, oh, here's my opportunity to have the whole Walking Dead series in floppy and in color. That's awesome. So hell yeah, I jumped on this quick.
Yeah, and I have probably 50 issues, single issues, but I have all those black hardcovers. Like 1 through 17 or 16 or whatever they did. So like I have the whole series and I read it all, obviously, but like I read it as they were coming out. But anyway, King Spawn, we're about to blow up. That universe is going to expand again soon. I think there's like 6 more Spawn titles hitting the shelves in 2024 with like a bunch of other spinoffs. So if you haven't been sick of Spawn yet, you're going to get a ton more comics next year. So all right, let's roll. Up top here, there's your Archie, Herm.
So that was all week. That was all the first weekend in November that we just got.
That was only week 1.
Oh Lord.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Yeah, so that's why we're going.
Oh, there's 5 Wednesdays in November. Damn.
There is 5 Wednesdays in November. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know we're gonna have the monthly comic book review show on like the 30th, the day after a new comic book day. So that's gonna be
looks
fun.
like I chose the perfect time for my hiatus. Yes. You guys spend all that money in November. I'm all right.
You're gonna be laughing at all of us.
Nothing up top really stands out. Nothing up top really stands out to me. Let's see.
Just Archie.
Just Archie. Well, that's a jumbo. That's a digest.
Damn, I'm not getting it then, no. Damn it.
Frazetta's Beyond the Grave, issue number 1 from Opus Comics. I really want to get more into Frazetta's stuff, but I want to start in the back, you know, like I want to go back first before I do anything new. Man Who Stopped Laughing. I don't know who's reading that.
That's still coming out? I thought that ended.
Dude,
me too.
They're gonna no.
Wow.
Rosenberg's like, man, I don't need tying in. I'm gonna keep doing this Joker thing until the day I die. I think that's what it's
I'm a fan of the writer, but I wasn't picking it up.
Yeah, he's a little hit or miss for me because didn't he do What's the Furthest Place from Here as well? And I got like 2 arcs into that, and I was like, it's wearing me out, but I like the premise. I like the world, but like the characters were a little bit too weird. I don't know.
You got 2 big ones on this line right here.
What, Punisher?
Punisher and Star Wars: The High Republic.
And Star Wars: High Republic?
Yeah, those are 2 big ones for sure.
I got both of those ordered. I think there's a cover. No, I guess I got cover A for this one. Yeah, I think I got cover A for that one.
I'm so glad I went in on that series, man. I got every High Republic thing that came out since it's been out.
That's one I wish I did the same for.
They're gonna blow that thing wide open. Watch the Ashoka and all that stuff. They're just setting you up for this High Republic stuff.
Yeah, because we are dipping way back into the lore of the Force, right? With what are those beings called? The daughter, the father, and the son. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We saw them at the end of the. Well, I don't want to ruin it. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, like if you saw Rebels, like towards like season 4 Rebels, they hint that kind of stuff in there, and then
the High Republic books have been really well received, haven't they? In general, like by the fandom.
Mixed, I guess. I haven't heard nobody jumping out and defending it, saying, "Oh, you guys need to be reading High Republic."
Oh, okay.
Right.
But some of this stuff might translate better to the screen because it's made for the screen. Yeah, have no doubt about it. They got together and they created this universe to bring it to life.
Yeah. Nothing. The Call. I have my feelings about The Call, but Sacrificers I totally agree with for sure. Are the Joker books any good? Like Fable eloquently put, I haven't heard anybody defending it. It's a book that's out there, and I haven't heard many people say like you have to be reading Joker right now. So, yeah, I'm excited for those. What about up here? Batman 39. We have ASM 37. I know Harm's gonna be grabbing that.
I'll be grabbing Batman for sure.
Batman for Stu. Yep, that's on my regular polls.
Yeah. Always Batman and Spider-Man, regardless. I'm grabbing them.
Hunt for Skinwalkers number 3, a book that I was interested in checking out. Never got around to doing it though. I'm on issue number 3 already. Anybody checking that out?
No.
I love the lore of Skinwalker Ranch, and I've watched 1 or 2 documentaries on that. So I don't know. It's an interesting subject matter for me. I got to check that one out.
Yeah. The big one up here for me is Gods, issue number 2.
Oh yeah.
It looks like it's going to be
not trashing through time, man.
Not $10 too, right?
It's not $10. It's $5 for 28.
There we go.
So
we're gonna cover that one. I didn't want to do. Yeah, I don't know. I'm wary of this $10.
Yeah. And I might end up getting that. I mean, even if it was, I don't want to say that. It had to be more than 28 pages, though.
Right.
That's
my
for sure.
only thing with this this Hunt for Skinwalkers is that I don't know. Boom needs to do a little bit of a art design change here because all these books starting to look the same. That almost looks like something's killing the children in a lot.
Dude, that's so true. That's very
World Tree or something, or World Tree or something like that.
Yeah, it really does have that vibe.
Yeah. Then you have this variant, which
there
is
you
kind of
go.
cool.
Yeah.
See, that's already better, right? But then it already has vibes of like so many other books.
Yeah.
Even the font, the style, the coloring. It's like how many Martin Simmons ripoffs can we possibly have? You know what I mean? Well, I don't want to go that far. Hack and slash.
Commit to the bit.
Commit to the bit.
Yeah, do it.
I know.
Man.
Well, when you read enough, everything starts looking the same. There's standouts, right? There's like really great people that stand out, but after a while, it's like, oh, you're clearly emulating this person, maybe coincidentally, or maybe subconsciously, but who knows? Mark, thanks for coming in, dude. Hopefully it's a decent time for you.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Let's see. Comics are so expensive now. I stick to big books. Yeah. Get an odd indie. I know you got Monica the other day. I'm interested to know if you actually got into that yet. Let's see. So Patrol Head issue number 1. I did pre-order this just because it looked like an interesting cover. I don't know the creative team. It went against like everything that I've been saying, right? I don't know the creative team. It's a new number 1, but it's 48 pages and $5. And I was like, okay, I'll take a shot.
That's Jim Lee's Rob Williams. I don't mean to like clown dude like that, but
Rob Williams. Yeah. I don't know anything about it. I just welcome to the non-human race. I'm like, okay.
Or is it? No, it's not. Is it Rob? Who was his inker? His lifetime inker? Is it? I forget it.
I have no idea.
Okay.
So I'll be checking that one out. Resident Evil's got a new one coming out. Scout Comics with Side Quest number 2 or number 4. I love the covers for that, but I'm not reading it though.
I'm definitely doing Resident Evil on this one.
Are you? Is this? Yeah. It looks like a artisan like cover. You know what I mean? But it's probably not.
No. Oh well, no. Then forget that. I think I already have that one. But yeah, I collect game comics, so.
That's right.
Especially I love like that. So if anything, Metal Gear, Resident Evil, Horizon, all that stuff, man. I pick it up.
That's dope, dude.
32-page, $5 price point. Not bad. Not a bad ratio, comparatively speaking. Darth Vader, High Republic Shadows of Starlight, TMNT Last Run and Reissue number 1. That's like the 10th time they've done that.
They're milking that one.
Yeah,
Good Lord.
Hey, tanks aren't cheap. You gotta save up for that second tank. Thanos number 1.
Who's on that?
Cantwell.
Oh, okay.
Cantwell's writing it, and Luca Pizzari.
I know. My boy Fable is not a big Cantwell fan, but I loved his Dr. Doom.
I'm about to read Blue Flame. As a matter of fact, I got it pulled out
Blue Flame's
here.
It started strong for me, and then kind of like I don't know. It didn't end as well as it started, but dude, I thought his Dr. Doom run was like that 10-issue run he did on that, and I liked his Iron Man starting off. It didn't maintain that way for me. I do think he's like a little bit hit and miss, but if he hits, he's on.
Yeah,
he's on.
Yep. Yeah. This one from Boone, what is it? Zawa, Zawa, number 1. Again, it goes against everything I know, but I loved the cover art.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's got this weird like thing going on, and there's a lot of cool covers. In fact, there's an FOC Scotty reveal cover that I thought was dope too. Yeah, so it's very like Nightmare Before Christmas meets Scotty Young kind of stuff, you know. I liked it, so I was like, I'll try this one. We'll see what it is. It'll be the next Something Skill in the Children, I guarantee it. You heard it here first.
No, yeah, I'm gonna have to pick it up now. Blame Nick.
Army of Darkness Forever number 2, cool issue number 1. Here's issue number 2. I don't know if you guys are digging that or not. Let's see. Anything down below? Fable, we got a Bloodborne.
Birds of Prey number 3. I'm gonna be picking up. I've enjoyed that so far.
Birds of Prey number 3.
Yeah, I know I hope they get the coloring right, but yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, it was bad. I don't know what happened somebody dropped the ball somewhere along the line. I can't. Belair is such an accomplished colorist. I can't believe that that's what they were going for.
Yeah.
I feel like it was
probably a printer or a scanning thing.
Yeah, like a technical snafu. But that's been a cool storyline so far. I've enjoyed that a lot.
I wonder which Wonder Woman this is. Is this like Donna? Is it Yara? It looks more like Donna in a way, but she's got the lasso. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, they're invading Themyscira. They're basically doing a jailbreak in Themyscira, trying to get.
Oh, okay.
So
Hmm.
yeah, they're gonna be facing
Interesting.
off against the Amazonians at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely Bloodborne. I'm probably gonna pick up Tempest and Creepshow. That's probably my line here on this line.
Yeah.
Creepshow.
Yeah.
Creepshow for sure.
I read most of Creepshow last year and I fell off of it, and then I read issue number 1 and I was like, I'm good, honestly, for Creepshow. But
I heard the same thing, but I heard the second volume might be a lot better.
The second issue or the second volume?
Volume.
Okay, because number 1's already out, right? I thought
right.
Number 1 came out and I was like, this is
number 2. Was it number 1 or number 2? Number 1 had a cover with a little baby angel, like one of those baby angels on it, and that thing sold out so fast. Yeah, that one. Yes, that thing sold out like very.
That was
quickly.
number 1. Yeah. Maybe I didn't read Creepshow because I don't recognize any of these covers.
I enjoy that, but I just like it just reminds me of watching Tales from the Crypt as a kid, just like the scary little short stories and stuff like that.
Just like one and done, right? It's like real quick.
It's like a comfort thing almost.
You're like, he used to laugh like that.
Morning. Station.
Yeah, what up,
Morning, Manga. What's up, girls? How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Damn them all. Come on, guys. It's worth it. No, you're not going to convince me.
It started strong, man. I stopped reading not for anything. I just forgot about it. But yeah, like that one, I was enjoying that. I just gotta get back.
I like the idea of it.
Yeah, that was like the first time I was like, okay, I gotta stop buying comic books. I'm buying too many, so I started with Damn Them All, because Damn Them All has the Walking Dead artist, right? If I'm not mistaken, Charlie Adler. Right. So I was like, I was so interested, but then it's like when I started cutting and I started thinking about cutting, that was like the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Damn Them All.
Infield Gang Massacre. That's a great book right now. I highly recommend that one.
Highly recommend that.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, let's keep going. Fire and Ice. It's just got isn't is Dodson on this? Is Dodson?
Yeah.
I think
so.
Yeah, Terry and Rachel. Yeah, those covers. It's like, there's some interesting ones coming up in the future. I saw FOC for like December or January or something like that. There's some interesting Fire and Ice covers coming up.
Oh yeah. Listen, fellas, I gotta hop off and get ready for work. But Nick, thanks for having me, brother.
Dude. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Thanks for coming in, brother.
Yeah,
see you around, man.
I'm here every Sunday if you need me, man. I love this idea. So
absolutely. Thanks so much for coming in, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all have a great day.
Thanks, too.
Peace, fellas.
All right. So, let's keep blasting through. House of Slaughter. We have King Kong. We have some more Darkwing Duck spinoff stuff with Negaduck. Interesting. Midlife. Yeah.
Yeah, Dynamite got me, man.
Dynamite's got you.
They really do. I bought all that Disney stuff. I'm buying it all, and the's like at least 6 or 7 of them, right? Like between Scar and Negaduck and this guy.
Maleficent.
But they're good though. They're worth it, man.
I heard Maleficent is really good. Like Maleficent. I heard that one.
I like Scar too. I like the whole Scar, like his perspective and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They did a great job with them, man.
Midlife is really good. Issue number 1, issue number 2 is hitting FOC, so I'd recommend that one as well. Phantom Road, I fell off of that, honestly. I think I fell off around issue 4, so I need to, I don't know. I heard a lot of buzz about it when it first came out, but it's kind of died down a little bit. Poison Ivy's another one I fell off of. It was cool, but like I just didn't, I don't know. It just, the feel and the vibe of the book just wasn't enough anymore to kind of like keep me interested.
I'm seeing a lot of books that I thought ended, and I'm just like, holy crap, they're still going. Like, I don't know. I don't know when I come back if I'm gonna be picking it all up.
Yeah. Hyperspace Stories, I wish I was getting that one, but I didn't. Yeah, I figured you probably were stacking those too. Oh, here you go, Fable. Transformers number 2.
Oh yeah.
I love that. Oh, that's such a cool perspective.
That's probably going to be the biggest book of that month for any publisher, I think.
Probably.
I think it's going to be the biggest one, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, we have TMNT. We have a bunch of those books going on right now. We have our regular Spawn stuff with Scorched. We have some more X-Men stuff, or X-Force and X-Men Red. I heard Red's good.
I dropped all the X-Men except for the main X-Men title and the Wolverine.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Much.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it's Inja or Sheena on there, the manga, but I grabbed the Poison Ivies too still, so you're not alone.
Yeah. Yep. Transformers has a book, dude. You should totally check it out, man.
Transformer has a book?
Is Undiscovered Country still going on? I don't know. Did we pass it already? I can't remember.
I think so. If not, their last issue is dropping because I know they're still going.
That's another one that I thought ended too, and then I saw it came out. I had to, okay, I got them all. I might as well get it.
Yeah. Pee Pee Poo Poo. I don't know if you guys read that book, but this is probably
Pee Pee Poo Poo got another one.
It's got another one. I have issue 1.
I missed the second one, man. That thing sold out way too fast.
Yeah, I have issue 1 somewhere. It was fun.
It has to be a trade thing for me. You know, everybody got the.
Well, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like the size of a poster when you get it. It's one of those, like, I don't know. Is it
big books? Yeah,
it's a big book.
Prestige format.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Big Game number 5. Excited for that one for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The Forged. It's like me and one other person talking about this book, but it's a good book. You got to be checking this one out too. It's great. It's $6.99, but it's 64 pages and it's prestige format, soft cover.
Oh, wow.
But like, you won't find a book that's more page quantity and a larger scale for that price point anywhere. So big props to them.
And they're on number 6 already.
Greg Rucka's on it. Yeah, and it takes a minute to read, but like, it's just beautiful too. The art is spectacular in this book.
Yeah. Wow.
Very, very cool. Issue 5 came out this past week. Issue 4 came out a couple of weeks ago, and I ordered it through Midtown because we had some issues with Image Comics lately. And I finally got issue 4 in, which I covered in Nick at Night this past week. So I gotta, hopefully 5 will come in this week. And so I'm a week behind, or a month behind, or whatever. Let's see. 40th anniversary, Chris Sprouse, Return of the Jedi. Cool. Nothing else really up there. Alien number 1. I bet that's going to be on a lot of feeds coming up soon. Carnage 1. What are we doing here? Oh, Groenbeck is on it. Interesting.
Oh, Groenbeck, is that? Oh,
she filled in on that Thor run.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know it was a she.
Yeah.
Wow, very interesting. Cool. I love her work, man. I love her war journals that she did for the Punisher, for Aaron's Punisher.
Yeah. And she paired very well with Nick Klein on Thor because they have this. She has this way of storytelling, and he has that way of drawing. And it's that real edgy stuff, and it mixed really well, I thought. So maybe this is going to be something to look out for. Who knows? 36 page, $6 price point. The Deviant.
I was trying to get out of Carnage, and shit, you just pulled me back.
Well, and I'm interested to see if she rolls, like, because all Carnage has been doing lately, and to be honest, I haven't been reading it for the past several issues, but the first whole arc of that was him just basically consuming different beings and absorbing their powers and like stacking their powers on top of each other. And so I wonder how that evolution played out. You know, is he like, does he have all these other power sets still right now? Haven't been sure. Are you guys reading Void Rivals any good? Yeah, Void Rivals is great, especially if you have some kind of a Transformers now. Even if you don't, it's still fine. It's a good space drama, Romeo and Juliet kind of a story, interesting characters. It feels like a Robert Kirkman book.
Right.
So yeah, Void Rivals is great. Just
and
when you think you're
also, a prequel of Transformers, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right. Yeah. Yep. So if you read, yeah. You're going to learn some stuff in Void Rivals if you pick it up that you'll apply in Transformers 1. How about that?
Right.
He's God now. Yeah, that makes sense. The Deviant, another Tynan book, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Interesting. Joshua Hickson is on that too.
A Christmas Story. Oh, that seems interesting. I like that.
Yeah, and it's got 7,000 covers, even though you don't see them.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's cool. It is. It's only a 1 in 100, Fable. It's only a 1 in 100, so yeah.
Of course. Every time I get excited like that, that's what always happens to me. 1 in 100, 1 in anytime.
You're expensive, Fable.
But
like
it's gonna be another Tynan book. It's gonna be some supernatural, weird, ghost-like monster fairy tale kind of a thing, and Santa's gonna be the person, right? So I bet it's gonna be it's gonna feel very familiar. Fish Flies, number 3. I'm digging that one so far.
Oh yeah. I pick up all the mirror.
Yeah. You really can't lose doing that for sure.
Yeah.
Star Wars Vision, Peach Momoko, number 1. Fable, that's a skip for you.
Peach Momoko.
It's Star Wars, it's Visions, and it's Peach, and it's a number 1. You know you're gonna get that.
I might get 2.
That's what it was. He's not getting 1. He's getting 2 or 3 or 4.
Yeah, you're gonna skip that 1 and get 2. Yeah, Herm, I know you're all about that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Superior.
I like the manga takes on Star Wars, if that makes sense. Yeah. Takashi Okazaki did a great job on the first Visions, and
I got first and second print. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, having Momoko on there, I think continues that tradition. And
for sure.
Hell yeah.
Superior Spider-Man, interesting. We'll see. Let's see. Charm City, isn't this a kitty homage? Look at that. That's an uncanny homage for sure, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Interesting. American Psycho, cool number 1. I'm probably not going to read it going forward though. Batman and Robin. We have Coda. I know Eric's excited for that one. I need to do some reading prior to this volume to make sense of that whole thing.
Oh, look, everybody's favorite book, Detective Comics.
Detective Comics.
Uh-oh.
I gotta continue the bit where I hate Ram V. So I'm like, that's my new bit. He's overrated.
He's overrated. Fable 15.
Just to bother Manny, Eric, and Robbie and all the other Ram V. I actually do like Ram V. Don't take me literally. We share DNA, me and him. See,
that's right. His is a little more curly, but you could pull it off though. You could do it. Fable 15 minutes ago. I'm taking a break. Fable now. I might get 2. Damn, sure. Calling you out.
I am not a role model like Charles Barkley said. Not a role model.
That's hilarious.
Don't follow me.
Let's see. Green Lantern number 5, Ghost Rider number 20, Royal City. Looks like we're getting Days of Richie Pike. Okay. From Jeff Lemire. Not really grabbing any of that stuff. A Haunted Girl. Immortal Thor, man, I want that book to be good, but like it's just so weird right now. I read issue number 1 and 2, and I'm like, it just didn't hit me. It's so different. This one right here, Nadia and the Namobots. This has Nick written all over it, so I went ahead and
about to say that. That's a Nick book.
That's a Nick Opus Comics. It's like, come on. Yeah, that's a Nick book all day. Yep, I got that one pre-ordered. Just because it's just weird enough for me to be like, yeah, we're checking it out. Lotus Land, not a whole lot of stuff. Christopher Chaos, more Tynan stuff. Outsiders number 1, if you're into that whole thing. What else? Sirens of the City, a book I wish I was still reading. Honestly, I might go back and try to find issue number 2 because issue number 1 was cool, like aesthetically speaking, and the art was interesting and the story was okay. Right. It was a cool universe, but like I just didn't continue reading it. Space Usagi, Death and Honor number 1. I'll be picking that up just because it's Usagi.
Yeah.
Dark Droids 4, Afra, Mandalorian. Yeah, we're in the Star Wars zone right now.
Damn, I'm picking up this whole line right here. Jesus, this is terrible.
Street Fighter, yeah. Superman Lost has been really good. I really like Superman Lost. It's a cool book.
Superman,
Last Ronin.
Maybe, Ronin. I'm not doing these reissues on Ronin.
No, I'm not doing them either.
Skip.
Nope. Yeah. Hey, they are only $5. They could have been $7.99.
Yeah, no. Wait a minute. Hold on. Are they comic book size or are they that weird Ronin size?
I don't know. It does not say.
I'm probably going to say they're comic book size if they're $5.
These oversized comics are the perfect way to return fans and readers prepare for the next chapter
Oh,
without
they're
embarrassed.
oversized. Okay.
It might be oversized in page count, though, not necessarily dimension.
Right. Size, dimensions. Yeah.
So unsure at this moment. Oh yeah, Lotus. That's right. Thank you for reminding me. Lotus Land. I need to check and the writer from Little Bird.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I have it pre-ordered right now. Yeah, I have. Okay, yeah, my pre-orders. This is Cadet's thing. Yeah, so I have that one pre-ordered. Yep. Thanks for reminding me, Eric. Appreciate that. All right. Usagi, where are we? We're down here. Let's see. Alpha Astonishing Iceman number 4. Skip Black Panther number 6.
That went to number 4? I thought it was a 3-issue mini. What the hell's going on here, man?
Dude, I don't know. Steve Orlando's on this. Oh, there's a 5th one too, by the way, in December.
Oh, I swear to God, they announced 1 through 3 on that one and Realm of X. Now 6, 5 issues? Wow.
Black Panther 6. I'll wait for Ultimate to pop up before I start doing that. Blade number 5. We've been singing that book's praises for a long time. So
yeah, boy.
It's worth it. How many more issues is this thing? 7. January 10th. 7. Looks like a Hulk tie-in.
They're gonna go into 10 with that one, man. I have a feeling it's just gonna pick up steam. Marvel's gonna just keep going.
Yeah, I'm down for it. It's fine. I love the pacing and the action in that book.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four. We have Disney Hades. We talked about some Dynamite stuff. Hades was a book as well. One big book, G.I. Joe. I'll tell you my gripe about this one. First issue, 300 and first issue. They put 300 and in the smallest font possible, and then the number 1 first issue. That was
yeah, but this is the Larry Hama G.I. Joe, not the Robert Kirkman G.I. Joe. So
right, yeah,
they're trying to show you that.
Twisted.
Yeah, if you're into the IDW series, this is where you go to continue at 301, but at the same time, it's Image's first issue.
Yeah, but we're also gonna have Cobra and Duke, right? They're coming out soon.
Yeah.
And I did what you're never supposed to do in League of Comic Geeks, which is click on the thing. So when I hit back, it's gonna take me back to today. So let me go back to the 15th and scroll down. Always open a new tab when you're in League of Comic Geeks. Geiger, we talked about this on your show, Fable, yesterday.
Yeah, man.
Definitely got to be on the lookout for Geiger.
That might be it, right? That might be the jump off. Ground Zero sounds like
Ground Zero, yeah. Let's see, a two issue origin epic. So in Geiger, the first volume of Geiger, you do get a backstory of how he got to where he is, but this looks like it's a it's a deeper dive. Yeah, and he's in front of that vault right here, which is explained in detail in volume 1. So that was a pretty compelling story and a heartbreaking story too. Hexagon Bridge, great issue number 1 and issue number 2. 3's out. Let's see.
Jean Grey number 4. What is going on?
Yeah, they're gonna keep writing that stuff. Project Cryptid, I dropped. Rumpus Room, I dropped. Something Epic number 7. That book should be wrapping up around 9, I think.
Oh, I wanted to get into that Philadelphia so bad. I might have to pick up some trades.
Philadelphia, yeah, me too. Yeah.
Rodney
That's
Barnes,
the Rodney Barnes one. And he's bringing Spawn and Savage Dragon and all that stuff.
Yeah. I heard he's doing that, so I definitely want to maybe pick that up.
Yeah. Silver Surfer. Let's see. Spider-Man. Spine-tingling Spider-Man. We have Siphon, Volume 2 coming out. I dropped that one after like 2 issues in the Volume 1 a couple of years ago. Sandman, it was okay. It just I don't know if I'll wait for some reviews on that one, to be honest. Issue 1 was okay, but it wasn't crazy good. The Vigil is a great book as well. If you like Rom V in a setting where he can play a little bit and not have as many, constraints on like a big character, then Vigil is a cool little Doom Patrol-ish, Suicide Squad-ish kind of a vibe book. So that's a cool one. Let's see. Teen Titans, World's Finest Teen Titans Animal Pound. Tom King is on this one. It's a new one. So I did pre-order this one just to check it out. Peter Gross is on the art. Let's see. It's a reimagining of George Orwell's timeless masterpiece and award-winning creators by 2 award-winning creators working together for the first time. Yeah. It's a modern allegory inspired by Animal Farm. So this is the Ash Can, by the way. The Ash Can's
Tamara Bonvillain on colors. She's awesome.
Yeah. Yep. So I do have that one pre-ordered. And then we have our Spawn stuff again and Wildcats.
Man, cool. Who did that Spawn cover? That thing is awesome.
Which one? The Grodd?
Gorilla Grodd, yeah. Man.
The Gorilla Grodd looking one?
Yeah.
What's his name? His name, it's not
Gorilla Grodd, yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, we know who you mean though. I can't remember his name either.
That's gorgeous.
Here, I'll do this. It just says main cover, so maybe it's just the main artist. It's not bad. All right. Dark Droids is fire. Yeah. Or is thumbs up. Yep. Dark Droids is pretty cool. Yeah, I've been liking it. Cygor. I like how it interplays with everything. Cygor, thank you. Yeah.
Cygor, yeah.
Yeah, that's as we're just talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep, Cygor for sure. All right, let's keep going. The Vein. There's your Archie again.
Yeah.
Somna, I think that's how you pronounce it. That's a book. Distillery coming out. Lots of covers for this one. Cloonan's on this.
That's a nice cover.
Yeah, there's some really cool covers for this one, and there's even some like not safe for work ones out there too. So if you're into that kind of stuff, there you go. The second book from Distillery, Ronin book 2, issue number 5. I think we're back to Philip Tan on the art, if I'm not mistaken. We had a cool little Frank Miller step in last issue, but he has some covers. So
look at them. They're all scrunched up.
They're all crunched up. It's the only way he knows how to draw anymore. That's what I'm getting to at this point. Like, he doesn't know how to draw a full figure anymore. He lost it. But I'm definitely picking them up. Space Outlaws 3. We talked about issue number 2. I loved it. Issue number 1, I loved. Issue number 2 comes out earlier in the month. So we're getting a double dip of Space Outlaws, maybe. Or it's just a date issue. Who knows? Here you go, Harm. Flesh Eating Cheerleader Holiday Special number 1.
Oh, bye. Add to cart immediately. Did she have a Christmas hat on? Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All we're missing is bubble gum.
Just like the Mean Girls, from the movie.
Flesh eating cheerleader. Yeah. Good Lord. What else we got right here? A lot of weird stuff. Toy number 4, the alternatives. The alternates number whatever. Beowulf number 4, ASM 38. So you got that at least.
Yeah.
Daredevil the Black Armor number 1. I'm not getting it, I don't think.
Yeah, me neither.
I love Daredevil, but yeah.
I might just like read it at the shop, you know what I mean? And then just see what it looks like.
It'll be in your pool. Like, I decided to get it because it was awesome.
Yeah. Who knows, man? When I saw it, I don't think I did, because I remember reading issue number 1 of Daredevil, the latest run, and I'm like, I'm not really digging it. And then I saw this spin-off thing, and I'm like, why? No, what are we doing? Why are we doing this right now? The Devil That Wears My Face issue number 2 is coming out from Mad Cave. David Papose. Cool issue number 1. If you're into Exorcist kind of things, like, I would check out number 1. Yeah. But number 2 is out. Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
Yeah,
it's really creepy. But 1 was really fun, so that was a good one. What else is coming out? Harley Quinn, Black, White, Redder number 5. Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer number 3.
There you go. I wish I would have gotten into that television show, The Expanse. I want to kind of get into it, but I'm kind of glad that they're doing these little comic books about it, because if I do get into it, I'll have some like auxiliary stuff to check out too, besides the show.
Eric says, even I'm not getting Daredevil.
That's saying a lot.
That's almost as bad as Herm saying, I'm not getting that Spider-Man book.
You know what? He's full of hot takes today anyway. He was like, Ram V's better than Chip Zdarsky. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what he's drinking, what kind of coffee he's on this morning.
It's that California water or something. You know what I mean?
Demon Slayer number 1 was pretty fun. I'm down. Oh, cool, Flash. All right.
Oh, yeah.
This was a cool, interesting one. Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars Battle World number 1. I saw that one. I saw a couple covers. Tom DeFalco's on it, which is what
I think we covered this one, Nick. I think we covered the battle. If I'm not mistaken, we mentioned it or something. Think so.
I don't remember because I feel like I haven't seen this cover until like a couple of days ago on the Blame Fable show. Oh wait, no. Maybe.
Yeah,
Tom DeFalco though.
Covered
Tom
it a little bit.
DeFalco.
You probably did that with Jen. You probably did it with Jen and Stu.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't remember saying those words out loud.
Yeah, you were doing the family thing, like
I was saving the world, Herm. I was saving the world.
Play a hooky. Yeah.
I was saving everything. Clocked in. Nightwing 108. Some more Star Wars stuff. Bounty Hunters, Dark Droids, Star Trek.
Yeah, I'm getting this whole line right here, except for Rick and Morty. Damn it.
Damn, you're getting She-Hulk?
Oh. I love She-Hulk, dude. I'm sorry. That's the best kept secret in comic books right now.
Yeah. It's all about the writer for me. It's like if you get a good writer on there, then like I'm down. I don't care what the character is. Just give me a good writer.
You know what she's doing? She's bringing that slice of life manga stuff, the stuff that kind of like Inja and Sheena cover. Because I was watching their show the other night and they were covering some manga and it was all like, I love you. And I love you, but no, I love you. And the girls are just like kind of tearing and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I get it. She-Hulk is definitely for that crowd. And not for nothing, it's sucking me in too. It's sucking me in.
Well, there you go. We got a reissue number 3. We talked about that a little bit. Wonder Woman number 3. Controversial number 1 for sure. We'll see what number 3 looks like. What is this cover? It's like she's in the middle of a target dodging bullets. All these missiles are shooting at her and she's got the lasso of truth just ready to go, man. Interesting cover.
Yeah, that's nice.
I still wish it was Yara, but here we are. World's Finest issue number 21. That book's still going on. I need to get caught up. I fell off of that book. I don't know why, but I need to get caught up on it.
Yeah, I'm still stuck in World's Finest. I enjoyed it when I was reading it. Now I gotta it's my backlogging on it.
Bone Orchard Mythos Tenement number 6. Great book so far. I missed number 5 because we had our Image issues. So I'll be reading that one, but I think it was Robbie's pick of the week this past week. So pick of the week. Need to check it out.
That's another Lemire, right? So yeah,
it is. It's that Bone Orchard Mythos stuff.
I'm also going for that Bryn Mawr. I do enjoy Niles, man. Steve Niles, I like him.
Right.
He's good.
Yeah. That's a book I should have checked out the issue number 1 for, but I just never did. We have some Catwoman stuff, doing Catwoman things. We have Conan the Barbarian, one of my favorite.
Yeah.
The only Titan book I think I'm reading, and it's a great book. Love it.
Yeah.
Conan Barbarian is so good.
Fantastic. I'm definitely picking up that Cyberpunk too, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that looks almost like it's not Adler, but it looks like interesting. Okay. Rebelka.
I think these guys are all like work for CD Projekt Red as writers or artists and things like that.
Yeah.
The
cool
game
cover.
company.
Yeah.
They're producing these comics and then they're just publishing them.
Yep. Firepower 29. I think this is wrapping up. I think it's wrapping up soon. Let me do some digging real quick. Number 30. Okay, it doesn't say anything about like final issue or anything like that, but I could have sworn I saw something about that wrapping up soon. Everyone's a Super Saiyan right now. It's like going from Frieza to Boo. You know what I mean? It's like it was a mythology thing. Like nobody has ever seen it in the histories. It's a legend. It's whatever. And now everyone's chucking around fireballs nowadays. So
we gotta wait for the Amazon series, Nick. Okay, the Amazon cartoon is gonna be a hit.
In 15 years, it's gonna be amazing for sure. If you're wondering what Zoe Thorogood's been up to, she's been writing this book. Hack Slash Back to School issue number 1 came out. I covered it in Nick at Night. Number 2's hitting here as well. It reminds me of like if it was like X-Men, but they were demons and monsters and serial killers that are possessed, like that was the enemy. But then you have like this school for gifted youngsters, but they're all these different weird monster killers. So if you're into that kind of stuff, but you also want like that autobiography, kind of like depressed storytelling, journaling kind of a thing thrown into there, then that's what you get with Back to School issue #1. It wasn't bad. It was just something I just didn't completely vibe with, but I totally get it if you did. So Holy Roller issue. Yeah, Holy Roller. That was a big one too. So Andy Samberg teaming up with Rick Remender. So I know a lot of us are going to be probably grabbing this one.
Yeah, it
reminds me of. Yeah, what was the Mystery Men? Remember that with Ben Stiller's character? Was it Ben? No, was it Ben Stiller or was it Janine Garofalo's character that had the head in the bowling ball? That was so weird. Incredible Hulk issue #6 with the zombie Ghost Rider, first appearance of zombie Ghost Rider.
Oh wow!
So yeah, okay. I guess we should have seen that coming.
Second,
a Ghost Rider appearance in that book. On this row, Kill Your Darlings #3, by far my most anticipated book. Loved 1 and 2.
Yeah, I would probably have to agree.
#2 is incredible. Came out this past week. Loved it. Like my top 5 books for sure this past week. Let's see. Moon Knight City of the Dead. Flash. I wonder if you're reading this. Let me know if you are. Plot Holes #4. Digging that one too. #4 is out. The other ones I'm not reading at all.
Yeah, same.
Quick Stop, Ribbon Queen, Sonic the Hedgehog, Hyperspace Stories 11, Titans, and Traveling to Mars. We already know my opinions on that. One of the best books out this year. The other ones I'm skipping. I wish I read Hyperspace. Sonic is huge.
I mean, I think Hyperspace is just an anthology book at the end of the day. I don't really think there's anything going on like arc-wise, or, there may be a first appearance here and there if you're in spec mode, right. But I don't think you're getting anything. You're missing much there. But I'm still picking them up, though.
Sure. I mean, you got Mace and you got Yoda and you got whoever that is in the cover. So, talking about firepower. Yep. 30. How could I say no to bowling superheroes? Absolutely. What is Holy Roller? It's a Remender Andy Samberg book, man. You got to be checking it out. Reading City of the Dead. It's not quite Jed McKay. Yeah. But it's an okay read. Yep. Warren, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Station. Thanks for joining us, dude. Thank you. All right. And Void Rivals, obviously one of the biggest books probably out this next month. Issue #6.
Is Void Rivals ongoing, or do they plan to end Void Rivals?
I don't know. We have issue #7 on here. It says it's TBD coming March 2024. So I wonder if they're taking a break.
Okay.
End of the story arc in November, and then they're coming back in March.
Okay.
So there you go.
I don't know why I felt like I was under the impression like that was some sort of introductory mini, like we're going to do this mini thing to like introduce the Energon universe. But now that they're on #6, I'm like, wow, is that going to be just like an ongoing thing,
Yeah.
Maybe it started as a mini just to see if it's successful, and then like it did good, so now they're going to extend it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the thing I would say about that is like it's going to be successful by Image standards because of the creative team and the many tie-ins that it has in it and the universe they're trying to build. It's like it has the formula to be a perfect ongoing series. It should be 30-something issues.
It's doing very well because yesterday when we were talking about Image,
it was the only one, right?
Yeah, becoming a big publisher or one of the biggest publishers. Yeah. Void Rivals was in the middle of the pack of all the DCs and Marvels right there with it. So
Yep. I don't think Moon Knight dying is a spoiler. Moon Knight dies all the time. City of the Dead is a concept to eventually bring him back. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Jack Kirby Collector 88. That might be interesting. I don't know anything about that from Two Morrows. Interesting. This might be the only Berserker I don't. Well, maybe I pre-ordered this. This Fallen Empire issue #1. It's by Tomlin and Keanu and stuff, and Jordy's on it, of course. But I don't know the page quantity, but it's a $10 book. And like I liked the last Berserker one shot that came out, but it wasn't. You're not going to miss anything if you didn't read it.
Right.
So I thought maybe this would be the same thing, but this cover looks so cool though. He's like a throne of bones being surrounded by presumably.
You can't sleep on this series because every time I think people are falling off or just nobody cares anymore, then another one comes out, or I hear that the issue 2 is worth $200 or something. I'm like, what the hell?
And
Jenny Frizen, yeah, of course. Of course.
But it's a ratio, I think it's a ratio though. let me double check here. Yeah, 1 in 25 and 1 in 100. So, you got to shell out $20 or $30 for this if you want it.
We'll be seen in the polls, Nick.
Oh, well, whatever. Well, I can't get it at my shop. I'll have to get it in the third party. I'll have to get it somewhere else in the aftermarket because my shop's not going to get it.
Archie Christmas, man. I know you're not skipping my Archie Christmas. Come on, man.
There you go.
I'll be honest with you, Herm. I'm probably gonna get into Archie when I get back into comics. I'm probably gonna pick up some.
That's
know why? You know what? I just need something simple that'll make me chuckle here and there. You know what I mean? That's cute, and I think Archie fits that bill, man. I've been sleeping.
I enjoy it, man. I know Steph agrees with me if he was on here, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, no shame. No shame.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
There's this new guy, Colin Bunn, coming out with Body Bag issue number 1 from Massive Comics. So there you go. Manny will be picking up that one. Little Bastards, we have Smash number 1, Barbaric. Barbaric's a franchise I fell off of after, I think, maybe a series ago or so. He was in hell with a bunch of people. One of his former flings got him out, and then they spun off another series. I know Carrie is reading that from Unofficial Geek. Unofficial Geek. She's reading that right now and she loves it. It's a book I fell off of though, but I like the world.
Michael Morisi's great, man.
Yeah,
Michael Morisi's great. He's he definitely needs more work in mainstream comics. Although I think he might not want to do that. That's why he keeps doing all this stuff.
Yeah, I would rather read 6 volumes of Barbaric than read one Batman book that he might do. You know what I mean? Or something. Or
no, I get you. I get you. Yeah. Sometimes people are just built for that world. Like Tinian, I believe he's built for that world. I mean, I know he worked at the Big Two for many years, but I think he's finding his stride in the indie world.
Yeah. You can never unload that creative flood if you're just constantly working on Batman books.
Right.
ASM, Gang War, First Strike number 1. Probably not.
Boy, I'm probably getting it.
That was the most reluctant. I'll probably get it.
Hey, it's your favorite. It's Zeb Wells too. There you go.
Is it $10?
No, it's 6 for 36
Still
pages.
Expensive. Yeah,
it is.
Still up there.
That's JR as well. That's JR. Yeah, it sure is. Oh boy, I got in the comics a little bit too late to really be into some styles. I think no matter how much I read and mature as my taste matures, I just can't get in some people's styles. Let's see, Howard the Duck issue number 1. That's interesting.
It's a weird cover.
It is. It's
weird ass cover, man.
Well, Thor's fighting Hulk in the background, and Mjolnir lands on his cake. So I think it's a funny cover. It is funny though.
That is pretty funny.
And Chip's
I thought
on
that was
it.
an
Cool.
axe for a second though.
Right, yeah. And Chip's on it, which is great because he was all about some Howard before. So I might actually get this now that I know Chip's on it. I didn't have it pre-ordered.
Yeah, that Mjolnir and the cake seems like a Chip idea.
Yeah. You know what? Shut up.
You don't blame me for this one. This one was all you. You did this one.
I'm gonna blame both of you. That's A, so I just like cover A, so pre-order cover. Boom. There you go. All right. Anyway, back to the regular scheduled programming here.
I gotta write it down so that when I get off here, I could do the same thing.
We're on the last week, so we'll go through these a little quicker here. So let's see. X-Men Blue Origins issue number 1. 20th Century Santa Stories. What? Okay.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, that's that American Mythology company.
It is.
Yeah.
Action Comics 1059. Al Capone Vampire number 2 from American Mythology.
Yeah.
Alice Never After number 5. Basic Instinct number 1.
I'll let you in on a little secret. There's probably some boobs in that book.
I was gonna click on it to like see what the covers are, and I was like, actually, you know what? They block things out. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Who's Sam Freeman? Okay, sure. All right. Captain America #3. #1 was okay. It was pretty close to home. It wasn't like anything huge, but it was a little slice of life of Captain America. Nothing too crazy. Although it was funny when the Fantastic Four, I think it was Sue Storm, she shows up and she's like, "Hey Cap, we need your help." And he's like, "Well, I'm taking out the trash and helping my neighbors with laundry right now." And she's like, "Well, we got an interdimensional threat. We need you." And he's like, "I figured." And so they jump through a portal and then they fight this big crazy thing in one page. And then he jumps back out and he was like, "Yeah, that happens a lot." So that was kind of cool. So I was like, he's like, "I'm guessing this isn't a social call." She's like, "No, wait, the end of the world, and we need your help, of course." So that was fun. I like the humor behind that. Let's see.
I might have missed it, but if you go back up one line, that Basic Instinct isn't the Basic Instinct I'm thinking. Basic Instinct.
Well,
it is.
It is. Yeah,
it is. Oh.
Well, and because and also like even if they weren't. Even if it wasn't, they're going to utilize that name and that title and that and that seat, you know. So.
Okay, and Sam Freeman too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched that movie all the way through.
I don't remember much of it.
Yeah.
Everybody just remembers that one scene that you see on that cover.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see, Detective Comics, and after End #9, Horror Comics, Harley Quinn 39. Is this? I gotta check. Yep.
Yeah.
I always gotta check.
Jeez. That's
always
a Westworld kind of thing.
Always gotta check. Where are we? We're over here. Look at this. Prison. Okay, we're caught up now. All
Thank God she doesn't have a 3 comic limit at her signings. You would have been having a knip shit.
Telling you.
His
I wouldn't
head
know what
exploded.
I know.
Which 3?
I think I'm approaching 80 right now.
Wow. That's awesome, dude. That's dope.
Yeah.
Though. I like it. Collect what you like, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Short box just for her.
I'm excited for this one. Luke Cage Gang War from Rodney Barnes.
Yes, me too.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
I love that cover too.
Flash was talking about that earlier.
Oh yeah.
Look at that cover too. Come on.
Yeah. We've been saying over here on Pop Culture Philosophers that they need to do a Luke Cage book, and especially now that he's mayor, I want to see this. You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we touched on some of those. That's pretty cool. Hey, what's going on? What up, Raptor?
I told everybody I wasn't gonna get Gang War. Then you guys put up this.
Oh, you gotta get it.
Luke Cage, you gotta get it. You know what I mean?
You gotta get it. What's wrong with you?
Damn it.
Yeah, give the suit an encore. No kidding.
Hell yeah.
Yep, a croissant. Puts a picture of a croissant out there. Nice. Let's go. Let's see what else. We have the Miracles. We have Quicksand, Planet Comics, Omega. How many times are we gonna do this, guys? Ninja High School.
Everybody.
The Nasty. Yeah.
Nasty.
After Trish did it, it's like it's fair game. We're going.
Yeah, Nasty's my book here.
The Nasty. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Jim Lee's, right? We talked, or John Lee's. We talked about that.
Yep.
Yeah. Rick and Morty, The Seer, Lost in Time. We have Slow Burn, Something Crawled Out, Spider-Woman #1, and Obi-Wan #3.
Who's on Spider-Woman?
Steve Fox.
Oh, okay.
And
I think that's a Gang War tie-in too, right?
Might be, yeah.
Gang War First Strike.
Yep.
There's got to be some dope covers for this, right? Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Oh, incentives.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one probably doesn't have all of them.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool.
That was nice. Yeah, I like that.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
Let's see. TMNT reissue #4. There Was Another Life #1. Stop the title. Stop the sentence titles. There Was Another Life #1. Good Lord. Vectors #1.
sentence titles.
Hold on, I gotta just look at this. Vectors. Some
Timothy
Scout.
Bacon.
Interesting. No. Be quiet. I'm not gonna. Amazon Attacks issue number 2. We talked about that a little bit. Batman 89 Echoes number 1. Almost Dead. The Green Lanterns Alan Scott number 2. Spore. Vark number 380 and Dying Days.
Those what's that character called? That guy? Cerebrus? Yeah. They've been doing that for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like homage / parodies.
Yeah. I want to get into like the real early stuff.
I have the penis one. And did you get that one? The one where it's supposed to be. It's the one where you remember the Batman book that had the
Batman Damned?
The Bat Dog. They did a parody homage to that, and it was Cerebus, and it was called Penis. It was just called Penis. I bought that one.
Sorry, I didn't realize Fable was gonna bring this filth into this chat show.
You have to beep them now.
You gotta clip that.
Clip that. I'll take your word for it, Fable. It's probably
I might put it on my eBay, man.
There you go.
For sale.
Make it a collection with Batman Damned, though. You gotta sell both. You gotta get that.
Yeah.
I sold my Batman Damned. I think I sold it for like $50 when it was hot. I got it at cover price at my shop, read it. I was like, okay, that's cool. And then it was like $50. Sold. Let's see. The only book here is Crave issue number 1 from that Maria Lovette. That'll be interesting.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, of course, Darkwing Duck. Yep, we talked about Dynamite. Drive Like Hell from Dark Horse. Eden World. Ice Cream Man number 38. Always, right? That's just like a must buy.
Automatic.
Yeah, for sure. Grim Fairy Tale. Grim. I can't believe Grim's still going on.
I know, man.
I thought it would have been like in the 20s by now, to be honest with you.
I remember when that one first came out. It was super hot, man. Everybody was on it.
Let's see. The Flash. Issue number 3. Green Arrow number 6. Kaya number 13. I know we have a lot of lovers for Kaya.
Yeah, I've been stacking Kaya.
I gotta read that one at some point.
Yeah.
I think I read the first 2 issues and I wasn't jiving with issue number 1. And then issue number 2 didn't really do it for me either. But then all of a sudden it was on like the monthly review show every month it came out. I'm like, oh my God, what am I missing here? It must have got really good.
It's pretty good.
Local Man issue number 7. I like this one a lot. I think I'm missing an issue or 2, but I need to get back into this because I liked it. I really liked Local Man, like 1 through 5.
Here. I've got most of the first issues, but I gotta buy the other ones.
Yeah. Miles 12. I loved issue number 11.
Mm-hmm.
10 and 9 were a little bit weird, but I liked Miles. You reading that one, Herb?
Yeah. That's actually one of the ones I'm actually caught up with. It's excellent.
Yep. And then Moon Knight, we talked about him a couple different times, but here he is coexisting in Dead City and in the main
he's
run.
alive?
I don't know. I hope no one spoils it. Jen McKay, obviously.
Yeah, Moon Knight's pretty auto for me too. That's that's on the plate.
I need to go back and see like where I stopped reading it. I feel like I read 20 and 21. I think I stopped reading around 22, and I can't believe there's that many books that have come out since then. Dang. Oh, well, it's twice a month. Well, sometimes, I guess, right? Yeah, May, June, July, August, September, October. Okay. Let's see. Penguin issue number 4. I liked issue number 0 and issue number 1. I think. Oh no, I read issue number 3. I think when he was taking on the Help. That was a cool issue.
And this week is heavy. This last week in November.
Yeah, holy it's like crap. The weekend. Yeah, yep.
It was never like that. Now it is.
And it's a holiday week too, so it's. Well, no, it's not. The previous week was a holiday week. My apologies. Yeah.
Because Miss Marvel is whether you like it or not, that's probably something to pick up. No One, I think, is something to pick up if you're into the Radiant Black stuff. Yeah. Penguin, like you said, Tom King doing his thing. I think it's gaining steam.
Yeah. Something's Killing Children. I know this is This is a cool. I got both of these, and I don't like the series anymore, but I got both of these covers. I got this one, and I got that one for the connecting. So I think it looks really cool.
That's awesome, dude.
And it's only $4, and it could have been. It's 32 pages, only $4, so it could have been a $5 book, or you know what I mean. So like they're doing okay. The Schlub, I love that book. Issue number 1 and 2 are out. The Schlub is so much fun. Power Girl number 3. There's gonna be some interesting covers for that, I bet.
Yeah.
What's the furthest place from here? I can't believe that book is still going on.
I know. I thought it was gonna be over at like 12 or 11, and it's still going.
Yeah,
I have all of them too. They're pretty thick.
They are thick. They are thick.
Yeah.
And the early ones came with a record too, which is cool.
Yeah.
Swan Songs, obviously, it's an auto grab for me. W. Maxwell Prince. Even though this last Swan Songs, didn't love it.
Wasn't your favorite.
But I liked what they tried to do. And in my head, I rewrote the book in my head already, and I restructured it, and it's awesome. Just want to let you know it's awesome after I restructured it in my head.
Was there a cow or something floating around Nick's head over there?
I saw something running back there.
That's my daughter. That's my daughter saying, "It's breakfast time, Dad. What the heck are you doing?"
Fast, man. I thought it was a floating.
We actually have a new cat. I don't know if you can get him. We have a new cat now.
New cat.
Yeah, we just got him.
I knew I saw something.
Oh yeah, that's okay. You could drop him. He's still getting used to. Oh, he's still getting used to stuff. But this is low main. This is low main. He's only about 6 months old. And he does not play well with Maya, the cat that everyone's used to seeing on the stream. So he is getting a little bit of room time with the door shut because we have him in a separate like area, so they don't kill each other. So we're easing him in. But he's cool. We just got him at the
look, I mean this whole month is full of books that I thought were ending and are still going. I mean, Saturday Morning Adventures number 7.
Yeah,
I thought that was a 5-issue mini.
Yeah, it's still going.
Wow.
And then these other ones I'm not really reading at all. The Splatter Western One Shot, Steelworks.
Yeah.
Don't really know these ones.
Yeah.
Dang. So yeah, you're right. There's a lot of books coming out this last week. A lot of ones, but anyway,
crazy. And the holidays too. Around the holidays, you figure they have a little bit less books because people are spending money on presents and stuff.
I know. Well, they got to get their cash too because they got bonuses to pay out in Q4.
Well, fellas, I got a dip here. I'm gonna holler at y'all. This is awesome.
Thanks,
hanging
brother.
out with y'all. We definitely got to do more of these, man. This is
I love going
absolutely, through these books, and definitely we should get together and maybe plan something like this, man. It's good.
Absolutely. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming in, brother. I'm gonna wrap it up and do some.
Everybody in the chat, man. Your chat was strong this morning, man. Tons of people. This is great.
Absolutely.
So,
Thanks, Fab.
I'll see you guys later, man. Stay safe.
Yep. Thanks, bro. All right. Well, Herm. We started with just the two of us. We're ending with the two of us right now. So thanks so much for coming in, brother. I really appreciate you. Do you have anything? Man. Do you have anything you want to plug while you're here?
Yeah, this Tuesday I schedule the Amazing Collective Edition show, our monthly show, usually on the third Tuesday, but I was on vacation.
Yeah.
So we're doing it this Tuesday with Fargate. The Amazing Collective Edition show this Tuesday at 7. At Big Herm Collectibles YouTube channel, my channel. And of course, collected editions. We talk collected editions, omnibuses, and all that kind of good stuff. We probably talk about what we've been reading throughout the month and stuff like that. And everything you've seen here ends up in a collection. We end up talking about it.
So you talk about it.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what we're doing this Tuesday. And then maybe next weekend, me and Tom will finally keep continuing with the ASM run, which I'm forgetting what issues they were, but I'll let you guys know this Tuesday if we're doing that show this weekend, usually on a Saturday. So that's pretty much what I got going, man. Thanks for having me here, man. This is awesome station. It's a lot of fun.
Thanks for coming in, brother. Thanks for coming in. Some other stuff that's going on right now. Of course, we're in the middle of Horror Fest. Let's see if I can do this whole thing right here. Let's see if we can do it. Well, we'll just leave it there. How about that? We have Horror Fest going on right now. Here, I'll join you so you don't feel weird. So you can go over to Dylan's Horror Show. Of course, we have a Blood Splatter Chatter and PCP movie nights as well over at Pop Culture Philosophers. And you can see, what's the date today? Today's the 22nd. So that means
22nd.
Yesterday they did Night of the Demons, and tomorrow they're going to do Dawn of the Dead, the Argento cut. So make sure to check those out. So the next one's over at Robbie's. We had Dylan's last night. So make sure to check out those guys. Of course, we have the Blame Fable and His Amazing Friend show with myself, and we usually have a second co-host as well hopping in. We had Bronze Age Nerds yesterday over on One Collection Down's YouTube channel. Fable was just here with us chilling, so make sure to check that out. And we had Jen, Comics Will Break Your Heart, the week before, so make sure to check out those episodes if you have not already. You can check me out over there, but I'll try to make this a more regular thing. It's like such a sporadic thing, but dude, I appreciate you coming in, man. Thanks so much for
man,
chilling with me. I appreciate it, dude. Cool.
Man, it was a blast. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much, Station. Have a good weekend. Later, guys.